Financial markets are heading for a terrible collapse, and investors should put their money into cryptocurrencies and valuable metals to weather the storm. Robert Kiyosaki has indicated that acquiring Bitcoin, gold, and silver are smart bets, since he believes the worst crash in world history is on the way. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today, we will be taking a look at Robert Kiyosaki and what he has to say about the crypto market. We're giving away 1,000 Dogecoin to our random subscribers. All you need to do is like the video, subscribe, and comment your favorite crypto coin in the comment section. Good luck! The increasing popularity of Bitcoin throughout the world is bringing a large number of investors to the cryptocurrency. Despite its volatility, several experts recommend Bitcoin investing. Indeed, on social media sites such as Twitter, there is a lengthy list of well-known millionaires that favor Bitcoin investments. Despite all the acceptance and love, a recent tweet from the best-selling author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, sent a jolt through the crypto sector. Famous writer and trader Robert Kiyosaki has warned that the world's largest crash is on its way. The American entrepreneur and famous author of the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad has shared his thoughts on the present financial environment. Kiyosaki and Sharon Lechter co-wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad in 1997. For almost 6 years, the book has been on the New York Times bestseller list. The book has been released in over 51 languages and in over 109 countries, with over 32 million copies sold. Kiyosaki's best-selling work encourages readers to understand their numbers, avoid relying on others for money, and build wealth via investments in business, property investments, and other assets. Kiyosaki is a Bitcoin value investor who has recently become extremely public about his views on Bitcoin. In a recent tweet, the 74-year-old endorses gold, silver, and Bitcoin as safe haven investments in the event of a global financial system meltdown. In a recent Yahoo Finance interview, Robert Kiyosaki stated financial markets were heading for their biggest catastrophe ever, praised the Bitcoin sell-off since he wants to purchase more, and likened Warren Buffett's investment philosophy with his own. The author of Poor Dad, Rich Dad also claimed that the US government lent too much and depreciated the dollar, extolled the virtues of debt to investors, and urged young people to establish enterprises rather than work for someone else. Kiyosaki, a personal financial guru, has been denouncing federal stimulus initiatives for months, forecasting a historical market bubble, and pushing investors to hoard bonds like Bitcoin, gold, and silver. Kiyosaki advised crypto enthusiasts in his tweet to brace themselves for a significant market meltdown in the near future. He predicted that the next crypto fall will be massive, indicating that now is the time to buy in gold, silver, and Bitcoins. In the tweet, Kiyosaki stated, "The best time to prepare for a crash is before the crash. The biggest crash in world history is coming. The good news is the best time to get rich is during a crash. Bad news is the next crash will be a long one. Get more gold, silver, and Bitcoin while you can. Take care." He recently attended a Yahoo Finance live conversation to highlight a probable impending meltdown in traditional markets. In his remarks, he advocated for the use of cryptocurrencies as a means of storing assets and avoiding the impending slump. For some time, cryptocurrencies have grown in popularity across the African continent, especially in countries such as Nigeria and Ghana, for their use as a store of value and a hedge against inflation. In an interview with Yahoo Finance, he even equated the huge fall to an avalanche site, stating, "The next crash is basically an avalanche waiting for the last snowflake. Since 2008, all the federal government has been doing is piling more debt on the mountainside, and they're just waiting for the next snowflake to hit. It's going to be the biggest crash in world history." Kiyosaki credited the snowflake comparison to the economist and author Jim Rickards' book, Currency Wars. However, he did not elaborate on why he believes this catastrophe is coming, and it is not the first time he has indicated on social media that something similar will occur. When Bitcoin plummeted in value, he claimed it was excellent news because he is confident that its worth would surpass $1 million at a certain point. Therefore, now is a good time to invest in it. He did, however, suggest that the Fed is likely to increase interest rates in the following months and years in order to make up for all the money it lost in 2020. This, he claims, will have a devastating impact on the American way of life. He believes that gold, silver, and cryptocurrencies would help Americans to maintain financial stability. He wrote on Twitter, "The Feds want inflation to pay debt with cheaper dollars. The Feds will raise interest rates, causing stocks, bonds, real estate, and gold to crash. Biggest problem is boomer retirement. Social Security, Medicare, and America broke. Fed to print more fake money. Stick with gold, silver, and Bitcoin. Are you ready? Boom, bust, mania, crash, depression. Mania in the markets today. Prepare for the biggest crash, depression in world history. However, the best-selling author's advice should be taken very seriously, as this is not the only time Kiyosaki has made a market forecast. For example, in December 2020, Robert acquired Bitcoins at a market value of $19,000. Following this transaction, he announced that he anticipates the price to hit $50,000 soon, and only 4 months later, the Bitcoin market skyrocketed and surpassed the $64,000 level. Later, he went on to say in the interview that he did not believe in the dollar system and considered it to be garbage, saying, "They teach you to go to school, get a job, and work for this garbage. I just compare this garbage to what gold, silver, and Bitcoin is," forecasting that the US currency would become as meaningless as the Zimbabwean dollar, and claiming that gold, silver, and Bitcoin will maintain a significantly greater portion of their value. Furthermore, Kiyosaki advised keeping crypto and metals, stating that he anticipated them to retain more of their value and be more readily converted into cash during a slump other than investments. Why do I like gold, silver, and Bitcoin? Liquidity, he tweeted in February. People rushing in to buy a house at top of real estate market, when real estate crashes cannot get out. Nonetheless, the renowned author has often stated his concerns about the present financial markets, maintaining his view that the markets would see a catastrophic catastrophe in the future. Last week, Kiyosaki warned his followers that the Bitcoin price will collapse considerably, and in his tweet, he compared Bitcoin to the largest bubble in global history. In a tweet from last week, he once again backed Bitcoin, saying, "Biggest bubble in world history getting bigger, biggest crash in world history coming, buying more gold and silver, waiting for Bitcoin to drop to 24K. Crash is best time to get rich. Take care." Kiyosaki, however, did not expand on how he arrived at his BTC price forecast. When the price of Bitcoin began to decline significantly in May, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad advised investors to buy the drop. "I hear I can't afford Bitcoin. Bitcoin is crashing. Good news, now is your chance. Get educated. Buy coins that outperform Bitcoin for pennies. Stop whining and take action," he advised at the time. Significantly, the personal finance expert praised individual investors who completed short squeezes on GameStop, AMC, and other stocks earlier this year. "Robinhood and Reddit traders kicking the butts of institutional investors," he tweeted in late January. "Keep it up. Love it. I am excited about Reddit going after the manipulated silver market," he tweeted a few days later, adding, "God bless Reddit traders." Kiyosaki is far from the only well-known analyst who has predicted a crash. Leading investors such as Jeremy Grantham, Leon Cooperman, Stanley Druckenmiller, and Michael Burry of The Big Short fame have all predicted a harsh end to the boom. On May 30th, the BTC price plummeted to 37K, prompting Kiyosaki to tweet, "Bitcoin collapsing. That's fantastic news. When the price hits 27,000, I may start buying again. Lot will depend on global macro environment," he emphasized. Remember, the problem is not gold, silver, or Bitcoin. Problems are the incompetence in government, Fed, and Wall Street. Kiyosaki has always been a supporter of Bitcoin. He feels that the US currency is on its way down as the government continues to hand out free money. "Do not save. Buy gold, silver, Bitcoin. Dollar is dying," he said in April last year. Bitcoin holds at 30,000, while Kiyosaki anticipates purchasing Bitcoin for approximately 24,000. The price looks to have steadied at or around 30,000, following China's recent restriction on Bitcoin mining. The Bitcoin mining hash rate has reached a 13-month low. However, Bitcoin's price looks to have steadied for the moment being. Even in his most recent tweet, the famous novelist predicts that the price of Bitcoin will fall below 24,000. He is positive on the crypto in the longer term. In April of this year, he predicted that the price of Bitcoin will reach 1.2 million in 5 years, citing government money creation, excessive stimulus, and the depreciation of the US dollar have given Bitcoin and gold their appeal. Adoption is growing. Despite Bitcoin's unpredictable nature and market fall, Kiyosaki advises crypto investors to purchase additional Bitcoins, gold, and silver, as he argues a market crisis is the perfect moment to make rich. While Kiyosaki supports Bitcoin as a store of value alongside gold and silver, governments and companies continue to consider Bitcoin as a viable asset for risk diversification and as a store of wealth. Recently, Mexican millionaire Ricardo Salinas Pliego advocated for the adoption of Bitcoin in the nation. According to Pliego, his bank is trying to be the first in the country to take Bitcoin. Alright folks, that's all we have got to spill today. And now I would like to know what you think about all this. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. See you soon!